YouTube Tuesday from Barnabas Junction, brought to you in association with the Model Railway YouTube Community Group, MRYCG, connecting the Model Railway community together. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube. Just search for MRYCG.
Spider on the layout. Hello, good evening. I'm not as snuffy today. Good evening, how are you? Welcome to YouTube Tuesday with spiders. Where's he gone? Boris, where are you? Oh, you're in the basement, I forgot. Yes, good evening. To the new earlier time slot, testing it this week. If you like 7 p.m. as the start time, please let me know. And typical, innit? Hang on a minute. Typical. I go live and everything starts to go wrong. Just bear with me while I go and re-rail a train. It's been running absolutely fine all night. And then as soon as the camera goes live, it's absolutely typical, isn't it? I'll start them back up again in a minute. Anyway, yeah, good evening. How are you? Better turn that down because I can hear myself. So yeah, YouTube Tuesday. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. Have we got a show packed for you today? Yes, at the earlier time slot now of 7 p.m. All being well, depending on the viewing figures for this show right now, we may now be doing this at 7 p.m. every Tuesday instead of 8 p.m. Thankfully, I have managed to get rid of the dreaded lurgy 99%. Still a little tiny bit there, but if you'd have seen me at out and about on Saturday and Sunday just last week, you'd have known that I was still a lot stuffed up. So thank you very much for the very kind thoughts from everyone, and best wishes to get well soon. Thank you very much. It's much appreciated by you all. And now we do have a special guest joining us today to tell us all about a competition that's taking place in the scenic industry. So more on that in a little bit, so don't go anywhere because you definitely need to know this. Now, what he'll tell you is I'm taking part in this, and it's to do with what we're doing over here. So yeah, look forward to that. Right, first thing I need to do is put out the thanks to all the channel members for supporting this channel in every way they do. You can also support the channel. There is links in the description of this video and on the homepage of the YouTube channel. So huge thank you to everybody. To the train freak, Owens Model Railways. It was his 18th birthday yesterday, so a round of applause to him. Leicester Station TMD, Building the LR Step by Step, Flint Hills, Jeff Hammond, Valley Brook, Crossways Point Junction, Eagle Creek, Darren Faulkner, Sparky, Donegal Dad Digger, Tim's Hobby Desk, Paul Scenic, Container Man 68, Hollybrook Junction, The Growler Blackwood, Simon's Model Railway Showcase, New Durham Junction, Simon Lockhart, Route 7, Moorcroft Andy, Moreland Andy, and others. It's gone off the screen now because I can't read that fast. And also a huge thank you to Chris Job of Hernborough Model Railway. He's just returned as a channel member. And also, if you remember, South Line, Southern Line, he became a channel member some weeks ago. He's now changed his name on his channel to Ivor Junction. So please do check out those channels. They are all really greatly appreciated channel members, helping to support the channel, bring these shows to you each and every week. And talking of that, what else did I say is going to be taking place on each of these episodes throughout this series? Yes, I did say we're going to be doing some giveaways. Now, there was one criteria of the giveaway. Can anybody remember what it is? Let us know in the comments. Talking of the comments, let's get over to the comments and see what you guys have all been saying. And who is in right now? So, Arthur Humphreys, good evening. Hemel Down Model Railway. And actually, just reminded me, someone was in the chat about 4 hours before the show started. Let's just have a quick look. If I can see who that was, if it'll come up on my screen. Here we go. No, it's not showing me now. Damn. It's gone off my screen. Anyway, never mind. Oh, hang on. It's refreshing. Will it scroll back right to the beginning? No, it's not scrolling back, unfortunately. Apologies. But yeah, there was someone tuned in well early on the show saying, looking forward to seeing you later. So, Hemel Down. And there is Ivor Junction. Good evening, Jason, and good evening to all in chat. He says, hello. That was it. Wig Wag Workshop. That was the person that was in well before the stream. So thank you for dropping in and saying hello and to join us. Wig Wag Workshop. Thank you very much. Timo, Blue Tree Models, good evening to you. Excuse me. Still a bit coffee. Digger Evans, good evening. Ahoy, everyone, he says. Who else have we got in? These were all chatting before we started. Clive Cabold, good evening to you. New Durham Junction, good in. New Loco Wagons arrived on his layout. Update coming soon, he says. Check that out. Clybridge, well done, Clybridge, for your piece in that model magazine. If anybody wants to drop a link to that, then please do. By the way, if you're in the chat today, you will get link shout-outs. Shout-outs going to be continuous from everybody that's in the chat tonight. As always, so moderators, feel free to post the links to channels who are in the chat. Who else have we got in? Simon, Model Railway Showcases in Eagle Creek Railroad. That's Ben. Good evening, Ben. Thanks for joining us. Oh my word, a full case of juice fell on my head. Lucky you weren't badly injured, says Digger. Mike of Edley Park Station. Good evening to you. Thanks for joining us. Hot Dog Andy, Hot Dog Pilot 63. Good evening, Hot Dog. And there is Chris Herbrod. Long time no chat. Great to see you back in the chat, Chris. Who else we got in? Simon says, visited Getz for the first time. It was okay, busy, but was a good event. Yeah, I do believe a lot of people have thoroughly enjoyed it. Smallwood Junction, good evening. Trevor, good evening. Good evening, all from Tunstall. What are you doing in the Potteries? Effingham's in, good evening. Who else? Simon, you let Boris out, yeah. Hi, Digger, says Clive. Not pressing any buttons again, says Trevor. Oh, dear. Who else have we got? Northern Rails 44. Oh, good evening to you. Thank you for joining us, Craig. I need to get a drink in a moment. Oh, well, loads and loads of chat. Just trying to keep up. Don't bother entering. Barnabas will win. Just kidding. I can't enter my own. Oh, right. You mean the Scenic competition. Right. Got you. Who else? Everyone's saying hello to one another. Theo Hardacre, good evening. Thank you for joining us. Hope you are well. Make sure if you're not subscribed, please make sure you do hit the subscribe button. Rowan Town Model Railway. I've not seen you in the chat for a while, Rowan, but thank you for dropping in. Yes, cough, cough. I have the same annoying. Yeah, it's just remnants, so it's just tickling on the cough like a dry throat. There's Tim of Tim's Hobby Desk. Good evening. Great little series of your new layout build, Tim. I'm really enjoying it. Short but sweet. Best way for how to do videos of basically building a model railway. I'm sure they'll probably get a bit longer in time, but yeah, really good. I'm enjoying it, and I like loving the presentation. Tunstall on the East Coast. Yeah, right. Yes, you did send me a picture. I didn't know there was a Tunstall on the East Coast. I thought you were in the Potteries. So he's over a bit on Hull. Yeah, you did send me a photograph of Hull. Right, so that's all. It's say hello. Right, nobody said about what I thought, what I mentioned about the giveaway, how it was going to work. Well, I can tell you what's it showing. It's showing there's 30 viewers in the chat. If you remember way back now, because I wasn't here last week being poorly, checking my eyes, it tastes like cough medicine. The criteria is you have to like either. No, that's not it. Do you want to get banned, Clybridge? the the criteria was we needed to have at least 50 viewers on a stream. Once we have 50 viewers, the alarm bells will rain out across the world, across the UK, and we will launch a mystery giveaway. We will do a competition, and as always, the first person, and this goes to everybody, because the only person that knows these questions and answers is me. Even so, all the moderators can join in this. Everybody that takes part and helps out can join in this as well. So as soon as I hit 50 viewers on any of these episodes, so if we don't hit 50 viewers, we don't do it. As soon as I hit 50 viewers, I will launch a giveaway. We'll quickly do that, and it'll be a mystery. No one is going to know what them prizes are until one of two things. Either the person that wins it wants it to be shown on stream, or the person waits until they receive it in the post and then do a video showing their prize. Simple as that. Andrew, 156 Andrew, good evening to you. Excuse me. Brayton Junction, everyone in chat, he says hello. Another quick drink. Right. Everyone's saying hello. So, before we get on with what I've been doing, because I've just been doing, the sweat's been pouring off me. I lost my saw. Fortunately, I found it to do some woodworking work for this corner. But before we get on to that, because this next bit on the show is going to lead towards that progress. Yes, we are going to talk about the progress of the replaced track, which I have rigorously been testing for weeks. Now I've got a problem over that end somewhere I've got to sort out. But this area has been working. You saw, you lost it. Yeah, I've found it since. Rigorously been testing now the new track work, so we're going to be doing a bit of a running session showing the worst trains to run on this layout to find faults. We've just been running them, but one of them's come off over there. I'll sort that out. But also showing how things are progressing with the actual tunnel itself, the new tunnel portal, which I did show last episode, tunnel portals. Things have kind of changed since then. And how it's progressing for the interior walls of the tunnel. And I'm going to explain about what we're going to be doing with those. So before we get onto that, let's get our guest that's with us tonight to talk all things more about competitions. So I'll just grab my mouse. So please welcome to the stream, Northern Rails 44, aka Craig of World War Scenics, or War World Scenics. Craig, good evening.
Hello, how are you doing? You all right, Jason?
Thank you for joining us. It's a pleasure, just so I can actually hear you. There we go. Right, so it's a pleasure for you to join us. Now, you're joining us for a particular reason.
Yeah.
Obviously,
you're aware of it. You're aware of it, and I'm sure quite a few others are aware of it.
Yes. Now, if you haven't seen this competition that War World Scenics have launched, aka with Craig did the announcement on Saturday at 7 o'clock, I believe, wasn't it?
Sunday at 7.
Sunday at 7, right. nearly there, day behind. But WWS were at Getz, obviously, as everyone probably knows in the industry. And Martin did put an announcement that Craig was going to be going live in the WWS group on Facebook. Everyone got ready. And off Craig went, and he launched his live stream, and he announced a competition that is currently active. And Craig is now going to give you a rundown about what that competition involves and what you need to do to get participating in that competition. So over to you, Craig. I'll put you full screen.
Excellent. Right. So our last competition was in June. So we thought instead of doing it right up or on the doorstep of Christmas, we'd do it before. The good news about this one is that it's running for 6 weeks, which is probably more than what that we usually do. We usually do around about 4 to 5 weeks, but we've had people asking just to do it a little bit longer, just really for time more than anything. But anyway, this one is actually called the Season Showdown. It's in the title. All you have to do is pick one season and one season only and do a diorama, or even it can be on your layout or anything, basically. All we're asking is that whoever enters it, we just want to see proof of start. We don't want to have any work what's been going on for a few weeks or a month or whatever. We just really need to see bare base, basically.
Damn, that means I can't enter my river bridge.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I've seen it, so that's fine. No, that's fine, because you've not done anything with it, have you?
Oh, the new area, no, but obviously, unfortunately, I can't enter my river bridge, the railway river bridge. Damn.
Oh, mate.
Could have started it a few weeks earlier.
Such a shame. What a shame. But yeah, I mean, that's amazing, mate. Yeah, I mean, you've done a cracking job of that. It's fantastic. But unfortunately, Jason, no, it just came a little bit late. But when we were discussing it, I did actually mention that it was a shame that you hadn't held off for a few weeks. But hey, I'm sure what you've shown me, you'll bring something to the board, and it'll be as good as that. So, okay, so we're actually only asking really this time of one stipulation, and or one thing we definitely need on the diorama stroke your layout or whatever, and that is a bridge. And this can be a road bridge, a rail bridge, an humpback bridge, a footbridge, any sort of bridge whatsoever. Obviously, we want the usual with grasses and so on. If we've got if any trees go on it, we would prefer trees what are scratch built. You're not going to get marked down, but we would prefer if you scratch built them, because I just think it's a little bit more of a challenge, especially with 6 weeks. And there's 2 people on who's actually in your chat at the minute. So that's Mark from Emil and Tim.
Yeah, Hemel down.
Yeah, and Tim's hobby desk. They're in a great situation or a great position now, because they've kind of got a blank canvas where they could easily join that. And I'm surprised that none of them have jumped on this one. I don't know if Tim's going to be far enough on, but I know Mark is. He could, I'm sure he could do it.
Tim's just asking a question, actually. Does the bridge have to be built like a diorama of a bridge being built, but not done yet? Oh, right, I get one. Does the bridge in the scene have to be fully built, or can it be a bridge under construction?
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, I never thought about that. Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah, under construction. Damaged even. Right. Anything. Yeah, I mean, as long as there's some form of a bridge there, ideal. Yeah, that's a great idea. Tim, is that Tim then at Hobby? Tim's Hobby Desk who said this?
Yeah.
I can put your name down then, can I, Tim?
There you go. Definite entry there from Tim at Hobby Desk. And I think we've got your young lads in the chat, Jack.
Yes, he is. Yeah. They're actually on holiday at the minute, and I'm just messaging him, don't ring me from 7 onwards because I'll be in a chat. So he's obviously jumped in, bless him.
Hello, Jack. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Good. Hey, Dad. Yeah. Hey, Jack. Hey, Amy. Yeah. I hope you're enjoying yourselves. They've gone to the lakes for 4 days. So, yeah.
Oh, lovely.
They've gone from Cornwall to the lake. So I think they're going to have worse weather than we're having at the minute. But anyway.
Anyway, back to the competition then, yeah?
Yeah, moving on. So the dates for this one, the start date was the 9th of October, so only a couple of days ago. Yeah. And the entries have got to be in by midnight on the 18th of November. What that will do then is it'll give me, Sam and Martin chance to look through them over that weekend. And then the following weekend, we're obviously doing the Warley show. And on the 26th, which is the Saturday, we're going to announce it live at the show.
Wicked. Hemel Down has just said, I'm in.
Oh, lovely. So I'll look through I'll look through after and see if anybody else is. But if you could do, if you're not on our group page, which is the War World Scenic diorama, you'll find it. If you can just pop your name into the pinned post, and then obviously I can make a note of that. That'd be
I'll
ideal
make sure if my moderators could quite kindly put a link in for the WW Scenic's Facebook group, so to make sure people makes it a bit easier for people to join and get working. And obviously, they want to see progress. Is that
It's nice to see progress. Now, some people, I know when I won my competition a few years ago, which got me in with WWS, I didn't show any progress. So if you want to show progress, you can direct message myself, Martin, or Sam, and they can see them themselves from there. That's absolutely fine.
Well, you've seen my blank canvas kind of start. So
you don't need to post. Yeah, you don't need to post that now, mate. I've took note of that, so that's fine.
Excellent stuff. So there we go. Digger's just posted a link for the group. If you're interested in joining this WW Scenic's competition, what was the title of the competition again?
It's called Season Showdown. Season Showdown.
Season Showdown. Get into the group and join and get involved with this, because it's going to be so fun. I'm just going to bring myself back into the show right now and show you. This is the work that's going on. And what do we have here? Well, we have a bridge. And would you believe it? It's actually a WW Scenic's bridge, if you remember it. What a perfect bridge to have involved. This is going to feature on this corner section of the layout. So the pressure's on, because it means I've got 6 weeks to get this corner of the layout done now.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'll be working on it. I've been looking. I'll give you some. I'm going to give some clues away about what I'm looking about this corner. If anyone's been to the North Wales coastline and seen the North Wales Railway line that skirts through like the likes of Rhyl, Colwyn Bay, and places like that, it goes past caravan parks, and many places along the railway line they have footbridges. So that's where this footbridge is going to come on. With this section of the layout, it's going to be in the caravan park over there with a footbridge coming over the railway line and onto the other side of this area for more scenics, and then more we'll see how it goes from there. So there's an idea of what mine's going to be featuring. A lot of work to do, but because of the pressure of only 6 weeks, just before going live, I have already done a lot of work on this. And like I say, I've been rigorously testing the track, because I don't want to be covering all this lot over until this track work is sorted and it's working. What's the worst thing when you cover over your layout and then find out the track is ruined underneath and you've got to rip it all up again? So if anyone's been following about what we're doing in this series, you'll know fine well this is going to have a removable section. That removable section I have just frantically been cutting out of hard plywood. In fact, I'll tell you what it is. Here we go. This is the wood. This is the wood. Would you believe it? It is 9mm hardwood plywood. That's the wood that I've used for this. So it's going to be nice and solid. But obviously it's got to be removable. So I've had to devise a way. It's just putting my hand over the camera. Devise a way of making it all work and fit, putting some legs and stuff. So I've been frantically doing that. Took me ages to find me my saw, but yeah, I found it in the end, thankfully. I did tell Craig I was panicking. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this, and I'm looking forward to obviously with the competition as well. And the idea of this may even feature a bit of snow on this corner. I'm thinking a bit of snow. Might be the first snowy scene on the layout. So caravan park in winter scene. I've got some snow. And it's so I might be throwing a bit of that on. It'll be something different for the layout, but no promises. But we'll see how it goes. But yeah, Greg, there's my start. Good luck to everybody else.
Can I just say, Jason, Digger's just asked where he can find the information out.
Oh, right.
So obviously all the full criteria of it is when you go onto the WWS Facebook page. I've pinned it at the top with all the details.
Excellent.
And
Excellent.
I haven't mentioned the prize yet.
Yes, that was going to come to that. Yeah, fantastic prizes. If you've seen products I've used on this layout, then this is a competition for you to grab yourself some fantastic Scenic products, because you will not go wrong without them. Fire away. What are the prizes then, Craig?
So the prize this time is from the Progress range. So obviously that'll either be the micro, the detailer, or the Progress box. Now, if you've already got a micro and you win the competition, let's say, all you need to do is we'll speak to Martin and he will just ask you which you want. So basically you can swap it about, because some people have one and not the other.
So is that 3 separate prizes or one prize that they can switch between? They can choose which one they want.
Yeah, Martin will chop my hands off. No, basically, sorry, it's one prize, but if you've already got the one, then we'll swap it for something else.
Rightio. So one prize, and you've got the choice
of 3.
If you've already got one of the particular products. Now, in my case, I've got the Progress box, so I'll be going for one of the other 2.
There we go. There you go. That's it. So we've had a few entries actually. Now we're not up to where we were in June. However, if we can get a few off here, if Tim's coming in and Mark's coming in,
and himself,
then that's boosting us even more. I would like to get to 20 this time. I want to beat me 18 target for last time. So if we can get 20, and it's doable. It's doable. And I appreciate you letting me come on here and do this, Jason.
No, you're very welcome. You asked me to mention it. I thought, what's a better way than bringing yourself on to come and tell us it in full detail? Digger's just asked, is judging going to be done by photographs?
Okay, so we've done it. I mean, obviously, as you probably well know, Jason, and probably some others do. Sam's now took quite a back seat on Peaks 47.
Yeah,
he's not really doing too much because he set his own business up, which is flourished and booming, and he needs a room, and he's actually getting rid of Peaks 47. So that's actually up for sale as well.
Yes.
But what we've done it different ways. Usually we do it with pictures. Sam will get all the pictures and pop them up and show everything in. He'll usually do a little video of them. And we've done it from my house once. A couple of times ago, we had it on the screen on the TV, and we put them through and talked through them. I don't know how we're going to do it this time. I'm sure Sam will probably do pictures, but obviously with the run up to Worley, it's going to be a little bit difficult. But at the end, obviously, everybody's going to see the pictures because we will want you all to put them on the group. If you can get that, Digger.
New Durham Junction's just asked, can you enter my bridge in progress I'm doing at New Durham Junction? No, it's got to be a fresh off the plate build up, I believe.
It has.
Yeah.
It has.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm lucky.
Yeah. This is why really we wanted to see blank canvases, which you've kind of shown us, Jason, because I think we've had people where they've deemed it a little bit unfair, and I kind of understand that, and I'm sure you can, and I'm sure most people can.
Yeah.
So and we just want it to play, a playing field where it's equal to everybody.
Fantastic. So that's it.
And we run these usually we run a competition 4 times a year. So if you don't do this one, hopefully in the new year there'll be another one. And so
and I tell you what, the participation in some of the previous competitions has just been phenomenal. The skill and the level of detail from many of the modelers out there that you wouldn't necessarily hear about. But wow, some of the results are just absolutely just mind-blowing. So good luck to everybody that does enter. I will be entering. I'm entering purely for the fun element and to spur me on to get this done super fast as well. But good luck to everyone. Get involved. If you've got a blank area on your layout, or even if you just want to build a diorama, it doesn't have to be an area on your, it could be a diorama as well. Or if you've just got a piece of wood, a spare piece of wood, knocking about, why not just have a go and do something?
Yeah. Why not? Why not? You've got to be in it to win it. That's what I said to one person today. She's never entered the competition before.
Anyone want to There you go.
Oh yeah.
So there's no particular size of what needs to be built as long as it just features an entry for the competition, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
that's it.
is that,
That's it, Jason.
can that be entered in any scale, gauge, or anything?
Any scale. Look, I mean, there's people coming in probably, I think, this time who do a little bit of wargaming.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if they've got a bridge on it and they've got some grasses on it. That's all we're asking.
So it's a good variety from the modelling scene in general. It's not just model railways; it's modelling scene in general.
Exactly. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
And obviously, the more detail, better.
Yeah, more details. Get in touch with Craig, Sam. Obviously, Sam's a bit more busy. Get in touch with Martin if he's not busy, or just get in touch with WW Scenics in general. Best thing is to get onto the Facebook page, Facebook group, join the group, and all details, like I say, it says pinned in the group for you to go and check out. Fantastic stuff, Craig. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Whoever's joining, good luck.
Indeed. Take care. Right.
See
so
you soon. Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers, Craig. Bye.
Thank you, Jason.
Thank you very much, Craig, for joining us and telling us all about that. Really looking forward to this. This is exciting. It does put the pressure on for me for this because I've really, really got to get on with this now. One of the reasons, it's partially one of the tiny reasons why the show is now going to slip to 7 p.m. start instead of the 8 p.m. because then it gives me the chance to be working up here on these shows live doing the work. So good luck to everybody. I'm really looking forward to seeing some of the results from all scenes, from not just the modelling scene, but for scenes, like I say, in the war world scenes as well. If you are going to have a go, put your hands up in the chat. Let us know. So thank you very much, Craig, Northern Rails 44, for dropping in and telling us all about that. Right, let's get on with showing you all what I've been doing and about what the plans are. I need another drink. Right, let's turn the camera. Let's get you over to what's been going on. Right. Whoop, wrong way. There we go. Right. So, let me just move this Pendolino out of the way. So yeah, I did say I've rigorously been testing this track work with the worst trains to run on the layout, which indeed, for me, especially this corner, because I could not run anything. No, sorry, I could not run any Pendolinos without issues. I can say the Pendolinos now love this corner. They glide round it. They look magnificent going round it, especially coming out of the tunnel. And talking of tunnel portals, do you remember we had a tunnel portal here, but it actually looks a little bit different now, doesn't it? And it's not the fact that it's weathered. It's the fact that it's not the same one. I was at the recent crew train, toy and train fair, and I've got the other one here, which I've actually cannibalised a bit. I got these two. This one should be the same, but I cut the sides off and wish I hadn't in the end. Well, these two for £2. Both these two tunnel portals for £2. They are used, they are taken from a layout. But these look more English. They're more British or UK tunnel portals than the other ones. They were very American-y ones. But as you see, they're also already partially weathered, which I thought was absolutely fan-dabby-dozy. Let's bring the camera down so you can get a lower look at that. Doesn't that look so much better? It's got the keystone in there. It's got the nice dark, dirty, weathered look on there. No, I didn't weather it. It came pre-weathered, which is, I saw it and it was in a bargain box. And I was like, really? And I was like, I'll have them. They was wrapped up in one of those paper plastic covers for sleeves. It's wrapped up in one of them. In fact, I think I've still got the cover. I'm sure it's still around somewhere. I did have it to hand to show you, but literally, I couldn't believe it. £2, they were mine. And brought it straight up here, and I thought, that looks so much better. It looks better because it looks better with the rock face as well. So I don't need to worry about blending this with that. It already looks great. This side is obviously going to change. Now, I've got some questions about this side to ask with you very shortly. But what I'll do is I'm going to take you over, give you an overview of what's been going on. So, I'll go as far as the camera will allow me. So, let me just bend the legs. Right, so there's the tunnel portal. Much further across now. I think it used to be there. So it's much further along. And if you look also, we now have walls in the tunnel. See the blackboards and some supports have been cut. That's one of the pieces of wood I've been cutting today. The supports, structural supports to go underneath it. So this walling is going to get covered. It's not staying black. And that goes all the way around to there, as you can see. So it's curved. Now, I have put some blocks behind the back of those to support the board, which they will be attached to. See, that I've got the pegs there at the moment, the clamps, just 2 clamps, just holding them together. That's 2 pieces, just holding that together at the moment in a curved position. But that's on both sides. I've decided I'm going to keep my original girder bridge tunnel portal that I had here, but I have moved it. It used to be here. Yeah, you can, if you can't really see that well, but it used to sit there, just there. So basically, where that brick ends, that's where it used to be, and I've brought it forward. What, about 5-6 inches? So it's made this overhead area a little bit narrower, which is fine. But what it does is it improves the running into that curve, and also it gives a slightly larger area to work with on this side. Now, I just need to try and get the camera a little bit closer for you, so just bear with me while I move the cable up. So I've got a couple of supports at the back. Now, what are those supports for? Well, that is for the new top, which is going over this area, and that is what I've frantically been cutting out just prior to going live today. So before I show you that, it's going to be one of them Blue Peter moments. There again, that's the footbridge. Now, the idea is the caravan park is going on there still as planned, but here, this footbridge, obviously I can't really show you because there's nothing to support it at the moment. This footbridge is going to go here, over this track, sorry. But I might put an old disused line. So, let me just put that. So that'll be there. I might put another old disused line at the back, so it looked like that went over 2 tracks originally. Or I might just trim this down and narrow it to a single track footbridge. What do you think? Do you think it should be trimmed down to a single track footbridge, or should I make it out as there was a second old disused line that used to be over 2, and maybe I could put some disused wagons or something on it to just make them look like they're rusted away. That's a possible idea, but that will go there, and that will give access. Place that. That'll give access to the caravan park for there, so they can come over and they can get to this end. Now, why not have the disused line and engineering siding instead still in use? Because I don't want to put any points in that section of track, because it's going to take up a lot of space. If I just put a bit of disused track, all overgrown, with some rusty wagon on it or something, or a rusty coach, that probably be a better option. So yeah, let's take you in for a close look now into this tunnel mouth. So when that's brick, that's going to look so much better, seeing the trains going through there, a nice curved area. So, as I say, I've been rigorously testing with the Pendolinos, and they look fantastic going through. So I'm just going to fire them up. There goes that one. So you see the trains going. I'm just going to tilt the camera back now so you can see them. Just move that footbridge out of the way. So all this board has got to be stuck into position yet. Looks much better. Now, as I said, I've got an issue with derailment issues on the other side. That other Pendolino's just derailed for some reason. Keeps doing it, but yeah, so much better. And we can have them at speed as well. I say that the brick, the walls will be covered in the brick, and as always, I will be using the ID Vaccine self-adhesive brick paper that I've still got tons of, and they'll be going on that wall, but I've got to do it while it's in that curved position. I've got to do it while it's in the curved position, because if I have it straight out and then I try to curve it, it will crease. So much better, and I'm really looking forward to getting that covered over. Talking of covering it over, I have been working on the board. Pardon with the camera. I'm just going to place you over here now so you can see what's going on. Got the other Pendolino back on the track now. Here we go. Remember, we need 50 people in the chat to launch the show competitions for the mystery giveaways. We're currently sitting on 38 viewers. Let's have a look at who's in the chat and say hello. So, who else have we got? Going back then, 12 to go says Trevor. Another else for Craig. Is there a minimum number of progress pictures for the competition? Worthington Model Railway, good evening to you. Everyone's saying Middleport Junction, good evening to you. Peter Jackson of Cheadle Heath, good evening to you. Who else have we not said hello to that's in the chat? St Mary's Stuart, St Mary's Church Model Railway, hello to you. Route 7 Steve, good evening. Leslie Gilpin, good evening to you. Thank you all for joining us tonight. David Cook, wow Dave, not seen you for a while, great to have you here. Trevor says, right, back. Right, I keep losing the stream. Oh dear, the terrible connection, is it? Who else have we got? Anybody else we've not said hello to? There's Gilpin. Martin. Good evening, Martin. Thanks for joining us. Timber Surf. I did say hello to you earlier, but welcome, Timber. Thanks for joining in with us. That's derailed again. It's going to crash. So let's stop them. I need to sort that out. Let me just re-rail it. It's always the lead coach that keeps derailing on a particular corner in the section underneath the other corner of the station area. So I've got to be working. I've got to have a look into that. Valleys 56. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. Scrolling back through. Snow exact. WWS Snow is excellent, said New Durham Junction. Who else is in that we've not seen yet? Who loves a competition? I bet you all do. It's a free giveaway. No, there's no requirement to enter. Well, if you're in the chat, it's a oh yeah, Dinmore. Good evening, Dinmore. Dinmore, good junction. Good evening to you. How many we got in the chat? 41. 9 more people in the chat, and we will launch a giveaway. So stay posted for that. Whoop, whoop, 25 months. Keep up the work, Jason. And guys, thank you very much. New Durham Junction, he is there celebrating 25 months as a fantastic channel member. Thank you so much. Dinmore Junction, evening to you. Who else have we got in? Anybody else? Don't be afraid to come and say hello. Simon's Trains, he's showing off that he's been a member for 26 months. Thank you very much, Simon. If anybody wants to become a channel member, then please feel free to do so from as little as 99 pence a month up to, and I do actually have now 2 new levels of membership, channel membership, which do feature some very special stuff, and there's going to be, for the very top tier one, there's going to be something extra special included as well. I've yet to add that. But yeah, thank you very much. If anybody wants to upgrade their membership or downgrade their memberships, or even end or begin a membership, you're all welcome. You all help to bring this show each and every week, except when I'm poorly. Right. What's that? I hope you're well. 8 to go to 50, says Simon. Oh, say 9 on my screen. Keep it up, guys. Let's get 8. Right, let's move the camera closer. Right, see that big wide open space over there? Well, let me take those off. They're not stuck down or anything just yet, but I have been busy, and I have some wood already. This is why I was looking for my saw earlier and I couldn't find it. But yes, we now have the new top. It is currently in 2 pieces, but it will be attached together eventually when it's finalised. There is now a new top. There is still a gap there, but I'm not too fussed about that. I might just get a piece of ply just to sit on there that's not going to be removable. But yeah, that's gone in now. That is the full removable section. Now, if you just look, there's a nice gap there. So that will be able to be pulled out, lifted out in one full piece. Because I'm going to attach that together. I'm going to strap that together underneath. So that is one full section. That will be removable from there, just in case I need access under there in the future. Fun dabby dozy. So yeah, that's what I've been doing just prior to going live. If you actually, if I just pan around, look, yeah, saw, wood, sawdust, mess. It's all on the floor. Lots of mess there. So yeah, I've been frantically getting that ready. That is the next stage then. We are rapidly getting close to start working on the new Scenic top. It's just a factor of just getting all that strapped together, get that other that corner there. And this corner, in fact, let me just grab this. Bear with me. This section here, I've got a template of the board that is to go in there. I did slide it out, but it probably won't go back in properly. So that is ready for the Scenics. Now, I did mention about this. Okay, mine looks the same on the floor. GWR Buckley. Oh, we're down to 39 viewers now. Ooh. GWR Buckley Junction. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. It depends if the wood chopper could chop wood. You're going to use the wife's Hoover to clean up. No, I've got my own. I've got my own Hoover up here. I've got my own Hoover. Not allowed to use my wife's Hoover. She'll kill me. But yeah, I am thinking of actually doing away with this completely. Instead of replicating that rock face, I am thinking about putting a retaining wall here now instead. Okay. What are your thoughts? Because what I could do is that underneath there, which is pretty loose at the moment. What about that one? I'm going to bring that through. I'll leave that little bit there. Cut that through there with a retaining wall, and then put an actual retaining wall here instead, all the way up to that tunnel. That would then give me a level playing field to work here instead of having it sloping with the rock face. What are your thoughts? Should I do a retaining? Would you reckon retaining wall or do the rock face? Or partially, I could do so much. I could do a small retaining wall and just have it slope a little tiny bit down to it. I don't know. The brick wall would look very good, says Digger. Retaining wall would tie in well with the wall on the left. Yeah, because this top bit, if I did the retaining wall, I'd actually get rid of that. And I'd chop probably, because it would be there. That would then continue along here. And I could carry this on the top of here then, instead of it being actually on the top of there. That would work. Yes, retaining wall. Everyone's saying retaining walls or proper rock face using excuse me. Craig slate wall. Yeah. Worthington afternoon flymo. It might save a bit of space too. Yeah, it would work well. So I think the majority of people are saying retaining wall would be the better deal. I'm thinking that too. I think because then I wouldn't be struggling for space here as well. Excuse me. With this, I could literally take this back a bit. Reason why I'm saying that the retaining wall is, remember I said that the footbridge is going on the top. Well, the idea is then have a footpath going along the top of the retaining wall. Yeah, can you see where I'm going? And then possibly have an access stairs coming down in front of the retaining wall, down to the bottom. And you see where I'm going? So for engineering access to the point work. I'm just thinking of adding scenery to this area. Oh, my cough is bad. How many are we on now? 42 viewers, 8 away from launching a bit of each, Brereton thinks. Let's have a look. Unfortunately, I've just noticed I'm on top chat. What's people saying? Trevor takes a small retaining wall with the embankment. Sounds like a good idea to me. The shed is I like the rocks. The brick wall would look very good. What I might change though is it might not be this brick. I might do. I've got blue brick, some blue brick. If I don't know, because I don't know how I'm going to blend it into this. I probably will stick with the red brick. Going along here because it will tie in with the rest of it. What is the usual time frame Hornby have when they announce to when they deliver? Usually about a week before. Bit of each. If you're going to have the footbridge over the track, have a grassed over area and retaining wall. Clyde Bridge, thank you. A picnic area in that. Hey, that's not a bad idea. A picnic area. Yeah, could do that. Have a small picnic area over on here with some benches overlooking. That's a good idea. Thank you very much, Clyde Bridge. I like that idea. 43, 44. Oh, I just saw 44. Quite a cuttable piece, that isn't it? The rock face. It's soft. It's really soft. Let me just take you in close. It was used plaster cloth, but it's really thin. Look at it. It's squishy. That's how bad it is. It was my first ever attempt at a rock face. At the time, I thought it was fan-dabby-dozy. It was the bee's knees. But with doing that now, I look at that and thinking, nah. So yeah, it literally, if I push on it, look at it, I could rip that out. But my idea is, I won't take it out. I'll actually use that as the structural bed for what goes over it. So I could literally, if you look, it's separating the plaster cloth. I could literally just push that and push it in and then build a retaining wall. Or if I need to cut some of it, I can just cut a little bit out, but leave the main structure on. So then I haven't got to pack it all underneath and build on top of it, if you know what I mean. That's the plan. The plans and everything change as the progress is going through the layout. Took afternoon off work today, planning on DCC sound fitting my 9Fs. Metcalf are going to be doing arch kits you use and have low relief arches on the walls. I've seen them. Blue brick is LNWR retaining wall brick cut. Really? Oh, right. I haven't got much of that though. That's why I'm thinking maybe I could have done it and it might have blended in with that. That's a possibility. Yes, New Durham. Something called it Squishy Rockies. Yeah. Squishies. Well, I like squishies. I meant this his little flasher figures he's got when he randomly places them around his layout. Guys, I've got to go now. See you all next week. Please stay safe and get well, guys. Good for now. Clive in Northern Ireland. Thank you very much, Clive, for dropping in. Back to work for me. Bye, everyone, says Middleport. Oh, people are dropping off. Will we hit 50? Remember, if you want a giveaway, fast giveaway, we need 50 viewers. If we don't, by the end of the stream, we will do it. It will happen. Every week, we will do this. When we hit one, we will go with a giveaway. I have already got, and I'll just grab. Oh, someone says 5 to go. Oh, yeah, 45. 5 to go. I've got already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 prizes in a bag, in just a bag here. Oh, right, I've just found it. That's what they were in, these tunnel arches. It was just in that. Oh, 6. Hit the like button as well, everybody, please. Guys and moderators, please post links to everybody that is in the chat. So yeah, I've got 6 prizes in a bag here. I also have more prizes in the drawers to be given away. The prizes will be a mystery. And there's a little tiny extra little bit during the giveaway competition when we get to it. I have a question for it, raring to go. If we don't hit 50 today, we will do it again next week. So the longer it takes to us to hit 50 viewers, the longer these prizes are going to sit here. Right, also, anyone see my live stream I did on Sunday? That was at the Peacock Railway. Train rides, miniature steam trains throughout the year. They are on Facebook, the Peacock Railway Nantwich. That's where it was. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. I was playing around with the settings of the camera to check out on me live quality, but that is where I went, and I really enjoyed it. Now, I have got some additional video and photographs yet to be published. They will be going out on the channel very soon, and it does involve something rather unique, which me says Trevor. So I really have enjoyed it. It was the last in the season, unfortunately, but I have been in chat with these gentlemen at the Peacock Railway, and there is a proposal for something very special planned next year. So make sure you stay up to date with Barnabas Junction channel for what is potentially going to be incredible taking place next year. Mail! So let's have a look at the chat then. So no bits of bully where you say just take a look at what you could have won. Thank you very much. WWS competition links in there. Flymo doing the links for channels. Thank you very much. Excuse me. Maybe use some of the leftover ply as a backing for the retaining wall. That's a good idea, because I've got loads of this plywood. I've got loads of offcuts of this because I used it for a different project around the house, and I just kept the offcuts, and they've come in really handy. They were used for the bridge. That was two pieces actually we used for the bridge, and another couple of offcuts now for this corner. And still a few other bits still yet to use. Was a good session you had riding the train on Sunday? Yeah, I did enjoy that. But there was more, something even better that came. So keep an eye out on the channel on that. But if you are a channel member, you've already seen it all, haven't you? You've already seen the raw, unedited video and photographs of what extra special took place there after the live stream ended. He's not lying, guys. He really did enjoy it. I did. Thank you, Trevor. He donated 99 pence pounds super chat purely to pay for me to go on it. So yeah, Trevor, it was your fault. So thank you very much. I used to visit one of those at Millhouses in Sheffield when I was younger. I think they had train rides once every month. Used to love it. When these are open in season, doing their season, it's every weekend. They are open. It's brilliant. First time I've ever been there. First time I've actually ever been there, and I was gobsmacked actually why I'd never been before. So yeah, they're pleased about visiting, and I look forward to what is potentially planned for next year with those guys. Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you click the bell for all notifications of this channel, because you really don't want to be missing out on what is potentially planned for 2023. Yeah, it was 20 minutes in when I watched it back, Jason, when things got fuzzy, getting too hot. I'm not sure what the situation is. I think it's a setting on the camera that the live streaming, I think the camera, the phone is too powerful for YouTube. So I've got to lower the broadcast resolution on the phone to stop it doing it, because I think the bit rate's too high. That's it. The bit rate is too high on the phone for YouTube to compute it, basically, without it going blocky. The stream did start off fine, but then eventually, and I did notice at certain points, it went terrible. But it did pick up again towards the end. It was a good day. Obviously, the audio was fine, and I did really enjoy it. It would have been nice if others could have joined me, but it was just literally a spur of the moment thing. Right, still working on my camera. Yeah, Craig's got Craig New Durham Junction. He's been affected by the same issues, but I do know that if I stream via StreamYard on my phone, there is no issues. So I might trial that in the future. CSS Rensville, great to see you at Stafford. An absolute gem of a gent for allowing me to take the reins and control the layout at Stafford exhibition. Thanks for joining us. Absolutely brilliant. Loved it. Hope you've had a fantastic time since other exhibitions. I know you did Wigan. How many? We're still hovering on 40 viewers. Remember, we need 50 viewers on the stream, and we will do a live giveaway here on the show. No bother with StreamYard. Yeah, I don't know. It's obviously something to do with the YouTube side of it, because obviously if you do it through StreamYard, there is no problem. But StreamYard, I'm more of a fan of using actual YouTube. But the good thing is, obviously, if you use StreamYard on the phone, I can put comments up on the screen. So next time I do an outdoor live, I'm going to do it via StreamYard and see what the improvement is. Trevor says, when I upgraded my phone to an iPhone 13, no problem at all apart from having fat fingers. yeah, Digger was a subject of Trevor's fat fingers. What was that? Still working on my new camera. We were patient, laugh out loud with the YouTube quality issue. Yeah, thanks very much for being patient. So both myself and Craig had the same problem. Used StreamYard, no problem. Yeah, so I think it's going to be the way forward. There is an exhibition at Warrington next weekend, 15th and 16th of October, says Peter Jackson. Excellent stuff. I did post some pictures of exhibitions out on social media, so take a look at that. Yeah, thanks, Jason. I'll put you down for operating duties next time out. Absolutely. CSX, if you ever need someone to operate the layout while you go off for a piddle or go and get a cup, feel free. If you want me to come and join you to an exhibition to help you out, then please do get in touch. If it's local enough to me and I can get there, I quite happily will help anybody with an exhibition layout, just purely so they're not sat there on their own for an entire day, plaiting their legs and bursting for a pedal or dying for a drink. Hartlepool is this weekend, says New Durham. In fact, CSX, aren't you doing Alsager in November, aren't you? So if you want an operator, then get in touch. Just looking now at the chat. Peter J, excellent stuff, Digger. Thank you very much. Thank you, Flymo, always as well. What else have we got to tell you? I did have a list of things, but I went bloody left the list of things to tell you downstairs. Pleased about that. Really pleased. It's worked out so well. A lot more space to work on. It's already solid, and I haven't even bolted down the feet yet for it to sit on. Those feet are going to be screwed down so they can't move, and then this obviously just sits on top. Fine. Let me just move that. This area here. Oh, I've put a support underneath here now. So this is now. It's only moving a fraction because it's moving down on the sponge, but that is now. I've got to get my hand down the back of here, underneath here, and put another smaller piece down there yet to stop this from sagging. I have got some offcuts down there, which I will try my best to slide on there. This has all got to come back out for me to get my hand down there, and I didn't want to do it before doing the live stream. But yeah, it's all going good. Let me just grab this. So I don't know what sort of Oh, actually, that's not a bad fit there. So it just needs to be a bit longer. I want it to go pretty much right to the end. But that's not a bad piece to fit there. But I have to say, I've still got quite a few pieces to go in. And I need another leg support right at the back there for that piece that goes along there to sit on. These will be slightly higher. As you see, there's a slight slope. But the plan is, when it's, oh, there we go, that it's to be kind of sloped down. I don't want everything to be perfectly flat. Now it's gone in, I've got it stuck. Come here. There we go. So yeah, that from there up, I could cut this out and put a whole new piece in, but I don't see it. If I don't know. I think it might be more hassle than it's worth. Because of getting in there, it might damage things too much. I really don't know. I'm totally unsure yet. Because this is all fixed in already. I could cut it there. Put a full piece in. That'll do away with that. I don't know. I'll see if I've got enough wood. If I've got enough wood, possibly to do that entire area, then I will. I'll take it all out and put that as one full piece. If not, I'll just have to use offcuts. Let's have a look. Not showing there, Jason. I have no more shows on the horizon, but you never know. So 6. Fantastic. Well, keep us informed, keep us up to date. You did a short video at Crew Heritage Centre with the Class 91. I did. Again, I had a few issues with the quality of the live stream, but wow, that 91 looked the absolute business. First time I've seen a 91 in the Euro Phoenix livery. Absolutely gorgeous it was. Absolutely beautiful. Excellent stuff. Everyone's subscribing to each other. Yes, do click on the links. Check out the channels. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe to them. Interact with their channels. Drop them a message on the latest video. Click the bell. Select all so you don't miss any notifications of any channel that you do subscribe to. Fantastic. Right, so how many are we looking at? Oh, we're down to 38 viewers now. Can we have a mad rush? Can we have a mad rush of people joining us? Remember, we need 50 viewers. Oh, and also, when we're doing this whole area, remember I said we're also going to work down there. This is going to have tree galore on this. This is going to have a load of bushes put on it. It needs a little bit of a repair. And we're going to put some overgrowth on this rock face. Get it finished off and blended it in to the area down there. It's lots to work on, but primarily I need to get that corner. That is the progress of the current project. It's getting there. It's going to look good. I have got items to go on here on order that are coming. I'm just waiting for details from the persons that produce them. They are coming and they're going to look absolutely fantastic on here. It's going to be a proper fantastic caravan scene. I've also been in talks with a fellow modeler who does production of products about some electric hookups. So look out for those coming soon. I will need to have a chat with them as well, see how things are going. If you covered this in another stream, Jason. Sorry if you covered this in another stream, Jason. Have you pre-ordered the Class 89? The 89 budget? No. Unfortunately, I cannot afford, unless people want to send us some super chats over, I can put it towards one, but unfortunately, as it stands with the current finances for the layout, all the money that's coming from the memberships is pretty much going into all the Scenic products for this and some of the prizes for the competitions. Tim Surf mentioning no names. Yeah, be in touch. Excellent stuff. Right, so let's see if we can get some trains running. I'm going to bring that, because that Pendolino keeps derailing. I'm going to bring that one off and bring the 350. I need to take that leg off there. And we'll take the camera right back over here. Hello. Right. Which one's which? That's the one I need to bring off. Nice and dark in that tunnel actually now, isn't it? You will see the train. That tunnel portal's got to go over slightly. Ever so slightly. It's the rock face has it just keeps moving over. So it looks like the Pendolinos are going to clip it, but they're actually quite a way off. Now I've just remembered. Is it going to derail? No, I want to take that Pendolino off. Jason, will you be doing any more lives from Acton Bridge or other local stations? Yes, I do have some plans for the future. Acton Bridge, absolutely loved it with Trevor. I definitely would love to be going back there soon. Right, stop that there. Bear with me. Sort the trains out. Well, oh. Hey, you jumped that, didn't they? There we go. Put that in. Change the points. So that was changed. There we go. Oh, thanks. And the wheels weren't cleaned on this. T142. Oh, I know why. Yeah, it's wheels. Right, let me just clean the wheels. Oh yeah, they're filthy. Very filthy. Ready in a moment, just cleaning. have a look at the chat while I'm doing this. Got footage from Gets of 19 layouts. Might split them up into 2, 8. Yeah. Yeah, good idea, Simon. Newland Railway, good evening. Thanks for joining us. And we're on 41. Let's get as many in here tonight. Come on, 50 viewers. I'm not giving in. We need 50 on stream. You missed the giveaway. This would never happen with Loco Hall push pull stock Jason better than a Fendo. Fire up the nail. It's back in its box. We didn't want to get it damaged with all the wood pushing. So I had to put it away. It's not being mine. I think you're a person that don't get this problem with Avanti. Right, let's see how that'll run now. Better turn the power off for it first. I already had one train decoder pop. Has anyone been having any problems trying to get hold of decoders these days? Because I'm finding it difficult. Find somewhere that sells good decoders. That's not going through. Right, yeah. I know why. Wait. I haven't really attached the droppers back underneath there yet, so it's relying on the point and the fish plates. But it'll stop again. Yeah. Yeah, I hold that point. Going through now. So that means if I clean that might work again. Might go through now. There we go. Let's have a good chat. My second Delta arrived from the QSA yesterday. Parcel was badly damaged, but the Loco looks okay so far. Oh, you are lucky. How's Roofy MC Roof Face Clive? Oh, we're on 42. No, she's here. Scooby, obviously, Brook had plenty. They installed them in 4 Lima 47 section from analog to DCC. We're starting the gauge and intermediate today. You get a battlement worth of wood today. Expensive then. Is the battlement half a pony? Yeah. Looking back at the chat, this was now dealt it. Nearly had an accident that would have caused several hours of delays, Jason said Trevor, looking back at the chat. Jason, you need to showcase the mighty Delta. Most of the peeps might have not seen it before its return. Once I've got all this done, I've not yet sent it back. I will showcase it, but unfortunately, I'm not going to get the opportunity today. 44 viewing in the chat. Remember, 50. I'm sitting here just waiting for the 50 because I'm so desperate. Been wanting to run this first giveaway of the series. So we're doing this every episode. I will be doing a giveaway, but not until we've hit 50 viewers. So if you want to win something, you've got to be in the show. Now, this footbridge also, by the way, it's dead low down. It's a platform-to-platform one, so I'm going to be extending these so that it be high enough above the track. I'm not sure which way around to have it. Probably have it that way around. Anthony Giblin, good evening. Thanks for joining us. What do you think? That's a question, everybody. I've not asked everybody. Do you prefer this show starting at 7 o'clock rather than the 8 o'clock? Keep going. Do you prefer it starting at 7? Well, I can tell you now, we have got just 3 minutes left of tonight's stream. 3 minutes left. Wow. Oh, it doesn't look, unless we hit the 50 mark on the viewership, where the stream will be ending at 8:30. That's going to end up like the war. Sorry. Chasco, good evening. Thanks for joining us. Just as CSX friends, well, I didn't know it had started at 7. I did put a post on the community tab, on the Instagram, on the Twitter, and on the Facebook page, and also in the MRYCG Facebook group. I put to like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places. 5 places. It was published at approximately midday today. That the show will be going live at 7 p.m. Peter Jackson says, yes, for me, 7 p.m. is good. I have to get up for work at 5. Oh, yeah, because that's some of the things. So I noticed a lot of people have said that they need to get off to bed because they're up early for work. So I thought it might be better to bring the show time to down an hour. No one leave. 45, we're sitting 5 more, and we will do a giveaway. And we've got just 2 minutes to go. Oh, I guess the notification. Oh dear. Make sure that in the future you do have the all notifications bell highlighted and not the standard one, otherwise that will be a good reason for you to miss notifications. Social media, what's that? Yeah, you get notifications saying in 30 minutes at 7. I just switched on at 8. That's conditioning for you. Oh, well, cheers anyway. Open up different devices. 47 tuned in. We need 3 more. I'm going to get the bag of goodies here. Here's the bag of goodies. There are 6 gifts in there to give away. Oh, down to 45. Oh, someone said it's 2 to go. Well, we have. Oh, I'm just going. I could just see the number going up. 46. I'm going to hold on for another few minutes. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, anybody. I'm not ending the stream just yet. Just hold up. Hold up. Just open up first of the 9Fs. Always really up their game on the packaging. Probably learnt a lesson after the hush-hush damages. Fred! Hey, Fred! Hey, people, how's it going? Trevor, laptops, phone, TVs, the lot. Come on! We're still at 45. If we hit 50 viewers, I will do the giveaway. Not until we don't hit it. We'll do it. We'll try again next week. If you want the chance of winning a mystery prize, I'm just going to actually have a look. These prizes range from value of from £5 all the way up to, I think one of them is about a value of about £30. So nobody's going to know what they get. Nobody's going to know what they got until they, for two reasons. They either ask to see on the screen what they got, or they wait until they receive it in the post. Oh, it's going to be interesting. Hovering, 47. Tim's obvious. I'm sure I saw 54. The winner was me. Right, when we hit 50, I will stop the trains. You'll know. As soon as I see 50, is the answer 37? No. Yeah, Fred, we started the stream. So we're running the streams from 7 o'clock now. For allow those that need to shoot off because they're up early for work in the morning to come in a lot earlier. So for the time being, these will be running at 7 p.m. every Tuesday now. So put it in your diary, put it in your calendar. Oh, 48, 46, 47, it's on. It's hovering. It's hovering. Can we get 3 more? The correct answer is 42 to everything, says Chasco. Did I just say Brian? Someone said Brian. Minnerton, 50. We've hit 50. 50 viewers. Oh, it took you another 3 minutes. We've hit 50 viewers. I have 50 on my screen. 51 on my screen now. It's climbing. It's giveaway time. Are you ready? Let's get the camera on me. Right. So I did say on every one of these YouTube Tuesdays, if we hit 50 viewers on the stream, I will do a random mystery giveaway. Are you ready? I'm getting ready. Right. I need to get ready. Here we go then. So I've got a question for you. Okay? I've got a question for you. The question is, what locomotive did I ride behind at the Peacock Railway? What locomotive did I ride behind at the Peacock Railway on Sunday? First one with the answer. What was the locomotive? I'll take either the name or the fleet number. So if you've watched the Peacock... It's gone. It's gone. Stop! It's gone. Stop! 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 That went quick, didn't it? Right. A steamer. Indeed, it was a steamer. And I did say this was open to absolutely everyone. We had the same name come from two people. I am double checking now across my devices to make sure. Let's have a look. Right, this device, my phone, I'm on live chat, shows the exact same person that posted it in on the StreamYard chat, because you have to double. StreamYard chat's not always right. Now then. Well done. The winner is... I'll just bring their name up onto the screen. There are they. Flymo, you are the winner. You were the first person. It was indeed Britannia, or I'd have taken the fleet number, which is 70,000. That was the steam locomotive at the Peacock Railway, which I travelled behind on my live stream. So well done. Flymo, you are, I did say it was open to absolutely everybody. And Flymo, you were the first. Leslie, you were picked right at the post there. You were the second person to put Britannia. Leslie Gilpin Railways, commiserations. You missed out on getting in there. Flymo just nipped you in at the right there. I don't know why the chat's just decided to refresh. Oh yeah, it was green. I am colourblind, says Trevor. Adam, we were paying attention on Sunday. Yes, indeed. Well done for those that did view that and paying attention. So yeah, Flymo. Now, Flymo, the question I have a question for you. Would you like the Lucky Dip Mystery Prize shown on the screen now, or would you like to wait until you receive it in the post? The choice is yours. Let us know. What do you choose? 50-50, phone a friend, or ask the audience? All options are open to you. Let's find out. Let's see what Flymo chooses. I was also watching, but got a memory like a fish. Start calling you Bob then. Oh, Timber saying open the bag. Oh, what people are saying. Leslie saying I didn't really want to win, just encouraging the competition. Valley saying open to the dip into the bag. Flymo says, I guess the folks want to see, but the final decision has to be come from you. Do you want Lucky Dip into the bag? Or do you want the mystery prize in the post? Choice is yours. Let me know. Let's see what he chooses. Drum roll. What's he going to choose? What's he going to choose? Andy T471, hello. And also Alan Reynolds, Bulkland Junction, joining us. He's opening, he wants to open the bag. Right. So there are in the bag 6 prizes. So it's by a black bag, so you can't see in there. I'm rummaging around in here. I'm not looking. So I have no idea what prize you're going to get. The only thing I'll know is about the product, the size, the shape of the box. Okay, he's even shouting it. A lot of these prizes in here are in the same shape box, so I'm going to have no idea what it's going to be. Where did we get the black shopping bag from? I don't. Oh, it was Stafford, wasn't it? Are we ready? Stop. Right. Are we ready? My hand is on a product. There it is. Let's hope it's not fragile. prize for you, Flymo, is Woodland Scenics Realistic Tree Kit. 24 trees there you can make. That is your prize, your mystery prize. How deep is the... It was a big bag. Congratulations, Flymo. You are the proud winner of the Woodland Scenics Realistic Tree Kit. Mick, knowing my luck, I'd win the bag. Well done, Flymo. If you get in touch with me with your address, I'll get this sent over to you ASAP. That's yours. So, as I said, lots of prizes in there. The good thing is a lot of the prizes, and there will be more. There are more prizes yet to come. I'm going to be adding to this as we go. So we're going to, but we will empty this bag first. Just reward for you, Flymo, for all the work moderating. Oh yes, for all the stream, he does an absolutely wicked job. As does Dika. So yeah, well done, Flymo. That's yours. Yeah, take a screenshot. There we go. Flymo's prize. Well done. Well done indeed. Fantastic. Absolutely stunning. So what I'm going to place it back in the bag for now. So we know which prize is going to. So I'm going to give you some advice for these giveaways that we'll do on these shows. You need to be paying attention to videos on the channel. I won't be going back silly times. It'll be recent videos. So over the past couple of weeks, I'm going to be picking out some questions, just like I did today, from those videos, and you've got to be prepared to answer those questions. Hillbilly Railroad, good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. And do you know what? We've still hovered on we still kept on up to the 50 mark. We're just slipping off now, down to 45. But thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. Right, that then wraps it up for this week. We've finished with the giveaway. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. I'm going to crack on with the rest of this. Spin it over. I'm going to be cracking on with the rest of this for next week, because remember, we've got that big competition that that WW Scenics are doing. It's got to feature a bridge. I've got a lovely WW Scenics bridge there. I've got my blank canvas. It's being worked on. It's the caravan site going up there. Make sure you check out WW Scenics if you want to take part in that giveaway. You will not be have so much fun. It will be so much fun taking part, actually being on it. So yeah, get on it if you want to take part and win some absolutely amazing prize. There are 3 prizes up for grabs. You get the winner will get the choice of one of those 3. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me with a bit of a choky throat. I do need to go and get a fresh drink. I've run out now, and some soothers. But yeah, Donegal Rad Dad, hello. Thanks for just dropping in just towards the end. Bear in mind, yes, so those that you are here, this show now starts at 7 p.m. For the foreseeable future. It seems to be a better time for starting the show. So next week, again, we'll be back next Tuesday for the next next episode of YouTube Tuesday from 7 p.m. now. Obviously, it helps because then it's not as cold up here at night as well. But thank you very much to everyone for joining us. Congratulations, obviously, to Flymo again. Thank you very much for Craig, Northern Rails 44, for dropping in, telling us all about the competition at WW Scenics. Thank you very much to everyone that's subscribed. Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you very much to everybody that's been in the chat today. It's been great to entertain you. Tim hosted, oops, just in time it seems. Yes, apologies, Tom. We're just dropping up, bringing the show to an end for this week. We'll be back again next Tuesday from 7 p.m. here UK time. Thank you very much for all the channel members. As always, it's really greatly appreciated to help bring these shows to you each and every Tuesday for you to all enjoy. Back again then next week with another giveaway, hopefully. Remember, we need 50 viewers in the chat, live on the stream in the chat, to activate that giveaway. Hope you can join me again next week then for another fantastic show. Until then, take care of yourselves and have a great week ahead.